You are Sha-Sha Aborah, a soldier trying to survive in a world filled with infected zombies everywhere. You have an automatic rifle and a grenade. Your unit lost a lot of men when the infection broke, but you've managed to keep the small town you're stationed near safe for now. You look over the town and think about what you would do different. When the infection began, you were part of squad defending a military convoy from some mutants. You jump off a cliff and survive. You look down from the cliff and see the ground for quite some time until your arms burn when they were ripped off at the shoulder. The blade kept on going and partially decapitated you. You eat your cat to Jupiter. Instead of screaming, you let out a curse and your head immediately burned. Your body slowly burns as you are thrown off the side of the cliffs. You say, Sha-Sha never dies. I land in water. You jump off the side of a cliff and into a shallow river, but you hit your head against a rock. You don't die immediately, but you soon begin to feel the pain. You say, see, I told you. You see a glimpse of insane green eyes mixed with a hint of orange. You hear a giggle, and a few seconds later your head burns. Sha-Sha swims, and her head stops burning. She tries to drink from the river, but her mouth is too burnt to do so. Sha-Sha swims to a nearby island with her mouth splayed wide open, using her tentacles for strokes. You say, Sha-Sha never dies. Lol. Sha-Sha makes her way to the small island, where she can rest a bit. While you're waiting, you find a small cave, and make a pillow of sorts out of leaves. You say, much better. Sha-Sha feels so much better that she decides to have some fun. You wake up to a loud banging noise. You say, what? You look around, and hear the noise again. You get up, and stumble out of your cave to see what the source of the noise is. You say, mother. Oh wait, she dead. Sha-Sha is stuck in a tree. She's incredibly weak and malnourished, her orange and black fur mostly grown in sparse patches. You say, ugh. Sha-Sha lets out a meow and plops into the dirt. You go to the tree and shake it, but she's immobile. Sha-Sha lays in pain. You say, oh. You go over to her and crouch down. Sha-Sha looks up at you with sad eyes. You say, but I never dies. You give her a big hug, and she hugs back, and then you feel her fangs prick your neck. You say, are you vampire? No. Okay, ma, go back to sleep, Sha-Sha said as she rolls over onto her side. You give her the pillowed embrace, and she hugs you back. Sha-Sha begins to purr as you embrace, and she takes your blood. You get smedis. You wake up. Sha-Sha is asleep beside you. You stretch and go over to her. You can't believe it, but she's returned to her normal self. Well, not quite. You say, hi Sha-Sha. Sha-Sha wakes up and greets you with a kiss and some playful bites. You hug her tight, and both of you enjoy your time together. Until your death do you meet. A few months later, the infection has spread throughout the eastern colony. You hear the gunshots ringing throughout the town, and you see a massive group of infected stalking down the street. You say, we can make it. Sha-Sha looks up at you. I'm sorry, but it's time to go. You stand up and run out towards the street. You and Sha-Sha make it to a helicopter and fly to a walled-off community. The gate opens as they see you, and you walk in slow, holding Sha-Sha close. You say, I told you we can make it. A man with a gun meets you. Who are you, and what do you want? You slowly let go of Sha-Sha so you can talk. You say, zombies are trying to kill us. The man keeps his guard up. So? That doesn't give you permission to tramp through my yard. You drop to your knees and hold out your arms. You say, look for yourself. He approaches cautiously, and you get up slow. You can see for yourself that I'm not dangerous. He reaches out, and you grab his wrist, twisting it until he cries out, and drops his gun. You say, excuse me, I am speaking the truth. Look, he obeys your orders, and looks at you. It's the girl from the helicopter, he says. And the one with her is a monster. A zombie attacks the guards. Told you, Sha-Sha said. Also, I am not monster. How can you be sure? He asks. I joined the human race at birth, and never left. Also look at my face. The guards shrug, and go back to fighting the zombies. You say, well Sha-Sha, I guess we can make it out alive. Sha-Sha jumps up, and hugs your neck. Yay. The guards relax a little. You walk to the gate and out of it. Both of you hug that all the zombies turned back to normal. The end. Also, shout out to Smeghead for making this adorable art.